So you've literally seen Bengaluru like left, right, up, down as well. What's your connection with the city, and what are some of your favorite places in Bengaluru? Because you are a Bengaluru boy, right? That's how everybody looks at you. And how do you compare Bengaluru to the other cities in our country?
Well, Bengaluru has a very special place in my heart. It's always had a strong impact in my life, starting from the time that we used to come to Bangalore for the under 14, under 15 NCA camps, and we used to be there for 2.5 months at one stretch. So we used to explore quite a bit of Bangalore even then. But I think since the IPL happened and me playing there for so many years, the reason I say I'll play here till the last day of me playing the IPL is because I just cannot see myself being in any other environment. So the city has a very different feel to any other place in India. It is just when you arrive, when you land at the airport and when you're driving to the hotel, you just feel like you've come home. So that's a very difficult feeling to get in a city that you haven't been born and grown up in, and you just go there for a period in the year. So I've had a very strong connection with Bangalore, a very organic, as I said, very organic connection with the city. I've made some amazing friends over the years there, and again, absolutely chilled out people, very nice people. I haven't felt like the friends that I've made in Bangalore have in any way tried to capitalize on who I've become. They've always stayed true to the organic side of the friendship.
Even for a moment, for a second, while playing this IPL tournament, have you ever wondered, is the grass greener on the other side?
To be very honest, I have thought about it. Yes, I won't shy away from it, and I've been approached many times as well to come into the auction somehow, put my name in there and stuff. And then I thought about it. I was like, at the end of the day, everyone has X number of years that they live, right? And then you die, and then life moves on. And there would have been many great people who won trophies and this, that, and blah, blah, blah. But no one addresses you like that. No one addresses you in the room like, oh, he's an IPL champion or he's a World Cup champion. And it's like, if you're a good person, people like you. If you're a bad guy, they stay away from you. And eventually that's what life is all about. So for me, the understanding that the loyalty with RCB, like how I follow my life, is far greater for me than the fact that, yes, 5 people in the room would say, oh, finally you've won the IPL with whoever XYZ, and yeah, you feel good for 5 minutes, but then the 6th minute you could be miserable with some other issue in life. So it is not the end of the world for me. What this franchise has given me in terms of opportunity in the first 3 years and believed in me, that is the most special thing, because as I said, there were many teams who had the opportunity, but they didn't back me, they didn't believe in me. So now when I'm successful and I should fall to the opinion of people saying, but the IPL. This was the case with me till 2018 England tour happened. For 4 years of my life, I was doing well everywhere in the world. The only thing was but England. So there's always going to be buts. You literally can't live your life like that. And I just carry on doing my own thing, and I actually honestly don't even bother about a third person beyond myself, Anushka, discussing things and just being true to ourselves, and that's it. For me, nothing else or no one else's opinion matters at all.
Is this wisdom the reason why you said, okay, I need to not be the captain in one format at least, so that I have time for myself and my family? Was that one of the reasons as well, this wisdom?
Absolutely, it is. I'm not someone who would hold on to things more than I should. Even if I know I can do a lot more, but I'm not going to enjoy that process, I'm not going to do it. Because it's very difficult to make a decision, or sorry, if I may put it this way, for people to understand your decisions unless they are in your situation. Right? From the outside, people have their own expectations. How did that happen? We are so shocked. There's nothing to be shocked about. I explained to people that I wanted some space and I wanted to manage my workload, and the story ends there. Now you can create 10,000 stories in your head that there's some reasons and there must be something going on, and fine, that runs your show, then that's okay. And people love having those conversations which are fantastical, and eventually they realize they were just wasting their time. There was actually nothing at all. And I keep my life very simple and basic. When I wanted to make a decision, I made a decision and I announced it. I didn't want to think about it and contemplate it for another year and a half. That would have done nothing to me, nothing to the environment I'm part of. So quality of life is something very important to me, and quality of cricket is something very important to me. Over a period of time, yes, you want to do what you're doing day in, day out, and you want to do as much as you can. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that quality is far more important than quantity. Quantity in hard work, but quality in execution. That is the key. Because if you go for quantity in execution, then you're going to get burnt out. And as much as you love playing the sport and as much as you love being intense on the field, if you can't do that, for me, that's very important. If I can't be myself in my everyday life, and if I can't be myself on the field, I will change something, because that is who I am. That is the reason where I am where I am, and that is the reason why people can connect to me at a certain level. And people, my loved ones, people who are close to me, my friends, they connected to me because of that factor, because I've always been myself. So I cannot be doing something that I'm not enjoying and being miserable every day of my life and just wasting such precious time. You have one life, you have to live it absolutely to the fullest and be happy every day.
How has the IPL changed your life?
Well, it's shown me many phases of evolution of my life till now. I mean, I'm talking like I'm some 75-year-old guy or something, but still, I would talk about the last 10 years. From the time that I was striving through to get an opportunity to perform, then performing at the peak of my abilities for so many years, and just being in that hustle, that competitive space that I've relished. Now seeing new talent coming up and getting excited by that, it's nothing like the IPL would have provided you with that opportunity year in, year out. Because you can have someone have a great domestic season and they'll come and perform for India, but to churn out talent after talent every year and exciting new prospects every year, for me at this stage of my career, that is the most important thing. Because where I stand, I want to leave Indian cricket in a very good space eventually when I retire, with great talent and strong individuals carrying on the work that we have done for the last so many years. So it's a beautiful thing to realize that IPL has shown you all these kind of phases, from opportunity to entertainment, to playing passionately for your franchise and performing at a high level, and camaraderie and friendships, to now being in a phase where you are kind of that senior person looking at new talent, wanting to groom them and guide them in the right direction, eventually all through this channel. Because otherwise you will not have these conversations after games with these guys every now and then, and help them in a certain way. That kind of time being spent with these guys, I'm sure, is of great value, like it was to us. So I've experienced all phases with the IPL. It's been an amazing journey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Listen to all the episodes of the RCB podcast on Spotify, Gaana, Amazon Prime Music, and Apple Podcasts.